Ugh. What is up, guys? Toby Boyd here. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got into a J Stu video.
Oh. Toby, what are you doing? Don't come back for more!
Guys, we're on our way to Florida! Let's go.
Are you snuggling with Toby?
How do you feel?
Awesome!
Alright guys, let's jump right into it. About 2 months ago, J Stu put a post on their community page saying they needed a bunch of teens for an upcoming video. They didn't give any details except that they're holding in-person auditions on July 12th and that the people in the video had to be from the Colorado area. I was in Houston, Texas at the moment, so my mom was like, hey, why don't you email them, see if you could do a video audition. I didn't actually expect them to reply because I'm just a little lowly me, like, who would respond to a guy with 87 subscribers? Hopefully, by the time this video comes out, I might have 90. Okay, yeah. They actually did reply, and they said, yes, you can send us a video audition and our team will review it. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is like an awesome opportunity for me. Like, I've watched J Stu for 5 years now. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna let you guys watch the audition video and not just waste this time talking here in this very echoey room. I feel like I'm in the Grand Canyon right now. Anyways, here's the audition video.
Alright, J Stu audition. Take 1. Hey guys, my name is Toby Boyd. I'm 16 years old. I'm homeschooled. I'm originally from Canada, but have lived in the USA for 2 years now. I live in a converted coach bus with my 9 other family members, and we've been traveling in it full time for the past 2 years that we've been in America. We've just been traveling America, seeing the sights, doing crazy things. We actually have a YouTube channel where we do that. It's Boyd Family Adventures. It's been a lot of fun, and I've been watching J Stu for 5 years now. I believe it's been 5 years, and I can't remember the exact first video was, but I know it was one of the eating loud in the library videos, and I was with my cousins, and they just turned on this YouTube clip of some guys eating food like cabbage and carrots with a megaphone, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. And it actually really inspired me to start my own YouTube channel, which I did. It's still very small, only 77 subscribers at the moment. I was just being goofy, trying to be funny, pogoing around, this little 10-year-old doing stuff. And I started doing more vlogging style videos after a little while, getting better at editing and stuff. It was getting a lot of fun, and I don't know what else to say, bro. My friends would probably describe me as the more shy type until I get on a camera, and then they are like, who the heck is this kid? I don't even know him. And I don't know why. I've just always loved acting ever since I was like 3 years old. In our homeschool group, doing like the end of the year play, I always loved acting, and I have no idea why. It's just like, I'd be like this more shy kid, and they're like, oh, he doesn't talk that much. And I've had it so many times where I'm like, I have to like make a speech or I have to act in a play, and everyone's like, I didn't even know Toby could talk, and then he's suddenly this super outgoing dude. What the heck happened to him? And everyone is always so surprised when I'm in front of a camera acting or making a speech. I just always loved like acting in front of a camera and stuff. It's just always been like can't even like describe how much I like being making videos. I've always loved filming, and it's always been like a huge dream of mine to have a successful YouTube channel, make it my career, and so far it's not exactly going to plan, 77 subscribers, but it's climbing. Someday I'll be able to do it, maybe in a couple years, but yeah, I've always loved making videos, acting, things I enjoy doing. Obviously I'm from Canada, so I enjoy playing hockey. Duh, I'm from Canada, you gotta play hockey there. I enjoy football, soccer, basically any sport. I've always enjoyed sports, and it'd just be so amazing if I could be in a video with you guys. It's always been a dream of mine, so yeah, that's all I can say right now, but I really hope I'm picked. That would be one of the best things in my life, to be able to be in a J Stu video with you guys. That'd be just so amazing. So thanks for this opportunity to be in a video, and I hope I get picked, and thanks.
After making the audition video, I quickly sent it to them. They replied and said, "Thanks for the audition, our team will review it and we'll let you know if you get picked." So I was like kind of like freaking out right now because they're talking to me, I'm talking to their employees, and like they're saying they'll let me know if I can get picked. So I'm like freaking out, like, oh my gosh, I could actually meet J Stu, which would be insane because like you saw in the audition video, I've been watching them for 5 years now, and they were a big inspiration for me starting my own YouTube channel, which was Perilous Pogo, which I've turned into now Perilous Pogo Gaming, and I've switched over to Toby Boyd right now with this channel to do in real life stuff. So they said that they would tell me if I was selected in the next day or so. It felt like a month, but I think it was like 2 days later, I got an email from them saying, "Please confirm you will be coming to the July 28th J Stu filming day." I said, yes, I definitely want to go to that, but I thought the email sounded kind of weird because it said, "Please confirm." And at the start of the email, it said, "As a follow-up to yesterday's email." And I just assumed that meant the email of her saying, "We'll get back to you in a couple days and tell you if you're in." I thought it was that, but I just thought the email sounded strange, and they didn't give me any details about where the filming will happen and what the filming is. They didn't give any details. I was like, maybe they'll just send another email in a couple days and it'll have all the details for us. So we waited 5 days, I think? 5 days, so I was like, yeah. And we were in Houston, and so I emailed them like, "Hey, I don't know if I missed an email or something because we haven't gotten any details or anything, and we need to figure out where we're staying in Colorado because we wanted to be close to the area that they're filming." And I got a reply back saying, "Oh, sorry, looks like you missed our first email saying that you're in and all the details, so here's the email now." And I was like, oh my gosh, if I hadn't emailed them then, I might not have gotten to be in the video because that email, the first email that they're supposedly sent that I never got, had all the details, like what time to be there, where it was, what you should bring. That would have been crazy if I had not emailed them and not got that email, and I wouldn't have been in the J Stu video that you're probably watching this video because I said I was in that video. Yeah. So we got the email, we went to Colorado, we got an Airbnb there, and after a couple days I was getting so nervous because the filming was the next day, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be in a J Stu video, and I was like freaking out. The next day, we go to the film site, and there's a bunch of people there. I'm pretty sure there was 62 kids in total, and that's not including all the parents and employees. So there's probably at least 150 people. So we all got signed in, we all checked in, and
we have to watch Cutting the Chance of Meatballs #1.
Sure. That was my sister. They are watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, apparently. Then they got us onto a bus and drove us to where the actual filming was taking place at the school. And then they got us all to walk single file in like, I don't know, I think it was 2 lines of like 40 people each line, I don't know. And we all walked into the gym, which is where the first challenge takes place. Red light, green light. I think I did fairly well on the red light, green light stage. I think I was like 8th or 9th out of 62 kids to make it across. So that's pretty good. I was being cautious because I didn't want to like step and then they say it was actually go instead of green light, like what happened to this kid. We all felt so bad for that guy because he said go instead of green, and they're both G's, and one of them is go, which is what green means in the game, and we're just, oh my gosh, that kid. I could not imagine being that kid. If you're watching this, my heart goes out to you, man. So I made it past the red light, green light stage, and then we all were taking a lunch, which was Chick-fil-A. And I'm gluten-free, so I couldn't have any burgers, so I had a salad instead, which still wasn't bad. It was a chicken salad, so still good. And then after lunch, we could all see outside, there was a bunch of different tables with food, and we're like, what is that for if we're eating lunch right now? And so then we all get taken out into the outside where there's a bunch of tables with food and stuff. We all sit down, and then Justin says, and I was like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna be judged with food fight? Like seriously, is it gonna be like whoever's dirtiest because they threw and fought harder, or is it gonna be the cleanest because they didn't get hit as much? So I was like, okay, how do I play this right now? When Justin said go, I just kind of went crazy and started throwing food and chucking food. And you know those like, what was it, freezies that you have in the freezer, and you like cut the plastic open and you like get it and stuff? And there were those, but all of our hands were like slippery, so none of us could open them. So I kind of just started picking them up and chucking them at people. I'm like, hey, I don't know, maybe it's just whoever's the most like into it, they got to the next round. So I'm just like, oh my god, just throwing everything I could find. All of us started to run out of food, and everyone kind of died down. And then Justin and Andrew were like, hey, come on, action, we need fights. And we're all, I'm like, okay. So I grabbed everything I can find off the table. I'm just throwing it everywhere. Everyone else at my table kind of was just standing there because there was no more food at our table. And I was the only one like scooping everything up, which made all the other tables around me target me because I was the only one still throwing, which was a mistake apparently because it was whoever was the cleanest. So yeah, I was eliminated in that second round because I was a little too, I don't know, what's the word for it? I was a little too invigorated. I can't remember the word, but anyway, I was really in it, and so I was eliminated because I got a bunch of lasagna right to the face. It was nasty because apparently that food that they had on the tables were like sitting in a car for 4 days, so the lasagna was like sour. It was very gross, and I got it right in the face, and a bunch of it got in my mouth. And after I was eliminated, all the eliminated guys, they got napkins and stuff to clean up, and all the employees around me are like, oh my gosh, you got that right to the face. I was like, yeah, I was like in there, bro. I was fighting for my life there, and I died. Well, I didn't die, I got expelled, which I'm homeschooled, so that don't make no sense, bruh.
Well, made it to the second round. I kind of thought it would be the dirtiest for making it to the next round because they fought the hardest, but apparently not. I got some lasagna right in the face, and I was in the middle table, so I was getting attacked from both sides, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun being here.
So after I was eliminated, they had a student lounge for everyone that is eliminated can go and hang out there, take pictures with Justin and Andrew in between challenges, which is what I did, which is this photo. And that was amazing, getting to meet them and take pictures. And all of us eliminated people kind of just hung around, played bingo. There was a PS5, which was sweet. I never actually got to play it because, yeah, there was a lot of kids wanting to play the PS5. I just started jamming out to the J Stu music that was playing in the background. Just had a lot of fun. At the end of the day, all the people that had stayed, because a lot of people had left, all the eliminated people that had stayed, we all got to cheer for the winner of the competition. It was crazy. It was so much fun. We all got our jackets and posters signed by J Stu. It was so much fun. Like, if you're just watching this because you know me, make sure you check out High School Squid Games by J Stu because it is insane. Even though you might only be watching it because you know me, don't just watch when I'm in it because I'm out in the second round, bro. You gotta watch the whole thing because you might see me at the end cheering for the winner.
Got Samuel to sign this thing that was mom's, but now it's mine. I stole it. And they signed a poster that they gave me. They gave me a Dutch Bros gift card. I may have not made it too far, but it was a lot of fun. I got to meet some of like my favorite people I know, and
You know now.
I know now. Yeah, like
He's got food stains on his sweater from the food
I got.
He's got food in his hair.
I got bad lasagna right in the face. I got some in my mouth. And Justin was like, "Step forward. You're too dirty."
All right, guys, we are driving, and today is going to be the day that I first used the Dutch Bros gift card that J Stu gave me.
Here's your tray hand.
My tray hand. Oh yeah. All right. Got the Dutch Bros cafe. A large iced caramel latte. It's caramel, not caramel.
It's
think that's all for me. Ciao!